Yes, your eyes do not deceive you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm playing Priest on standard mode. And we just played Elixir. We're in a pretty good position. But our opponent, he plays the freaking Shudderwock, which he got from Brightwing. That's absolutely mental. The RNG on that. Oh yeah, and sure, kill Elixir too while you're at it. Absolutely disgusting.
My jaws that bite, my claws that catch.
You know, and to think this game was coming along quite nicely until that happened. Now, Galakrond will kill one minion here. Any guesses on which one it's going to kill? Yeah, you guessed right. It killed the bloody 7/7, of course.
Amazing.
Yes, it is amazing, isn't it? Yep. Perfect answer in hand. There's the sap.
Oh, up to no good. Me too.
And our face is eating a ridiculous amount of damage.
On the wings of evil.
So our only hope here is mass hysteria. We've got to go for it. Okay, so miracles do happen. The water bearer lives. Now we just need him to heal our face. Come on, heal our face. He healed himself. He healed himself and not our face. That's disgusting. Oh dear.
I approve of this insanity.
Yes, this is insanity.
Perfection.
And now we're just dead. Okay, so what deck am I playing today? I am playing Crazy Pigeon's Highlander Priest. Now, I was browsing Hearthstone and I came across this deck, and you know, it's got a lot of upvotes on Hearthstone, and Crazy Pigeon seems like a very cool dude. He is a Priest player with over 5,000 wins, and he wants to make a fun yet competitive deck. He went from rank 15 to legend playing only this deck. So he's clearly an excellent player and clearly a very experienced Priest player. And Crazy Pigeon has actually written up a very lengthy, a very thorough guide on how to play this deck. And there are various cards in this deck that are quite underrated. You know, like Chameleos, for example. And if you look at the guide on Hearthstone, I'll put a link to it in the video description. Crazy Pigeon goes into quite some depth about the card choices and why they're good, why they're important, why he enjoys the cards. I'm scrolling through it now. It's ridiculously lengthy. So thank you very much to Crazy Pigeon for the detailed guide. If any of you are interested in playing this deck, then please read the guide first before you play it. I don't think this is an easy deck to pilot, but if piloted in the right hands, it does pretty well. You do smash certain aggro decks, I think, because, you know, Priest is equipped with various tools to combat aggro, and this deck has healing. It's got removal. It can match up very well, particularly against Face Hunter, which is quite a common deck to face on the standard ladder at the moment. Anyway, let's have a look at the deck in action, and we're starting out here against a warrior
Alone give me strength.
whose name is Drunky Boy. Pretty cool name. So my lack of experience with Priest in general, plus my lack of experience with this deck, is going to lead to some misplays. thankfully, I have a friend of mine spectating, and maybe he'll lend a hand. Okay, Grand Mummy. At least that is something I can play next turn. And it's golden. Ooh,
A mistake.
kills the minion. Doesn't hit my face.
Mummy needs 5.
How interesting. And Chris there saying it was a mistake. He should have gone 4 to the face.
Armor made to fit.
Okay. So, discover a spell. 3 mana.
I'm gonna win big.
We could go for the mystery choice, but we're not feeling that adventurous. So extra arms it is. That could actually be helpful in this matchup. Doing a lot of trading here.
Mummy needs 5.
And surely that's a good sign, right? If my opponent is trading with my minions, utilizing his weapon attacks on my minions, surely it's a good thing. Okay. Not entirely sure what to play here. Madame Lazul,
Future is clear.
sure, why not?
Devices be near.
Huh. Well, that's going to come in handy later. Shield of Galakrond will protect my face somewhat. Yeah, continue to put your face into my minions. I appreciate that.
I will act as your scale drag.
And Chris there saying, Drunky boy plays like his name. Oh dear. So he's going for a bit of a wide board here. Getting some armor at the same time. Oh, he really wants a lot of armor here. Interesting. I'm looking for Holy Nova here. And we get Holy Nova. I mean, Doomhammer would have just have been funny, right? But Holy Nova was the sensible pick.
Too late. His return is nigh.
So, we could just kill the 6/6. Spend 5 mana. We invoke. Which is something. Because we do have Galakrond in hand. Arcanized Soul Priest. Not seen that card for a long, long time. So we destroyed 2 minions with Galakrond now. That feels pretty good.
I am unbreakable. I am unstoppable.
Okay. He gets the buff effects. He gets the 5 damage weapon. Where will he put that weapon? Will he put it face? Oh my god, he's actually going to kill... Oh, he went face. I thought for a moment he was going to attack Zephyrus. Okay, so this is a bit scary. He's got buffed minions in hand. How do we want to deal with this? I'm not sold on this dragon.
You think this is your time? It is mine.
And I'll tell you why I'm not sold on it.
Alakazam!
I thought it was going to give me a battle cry. I mean, we'd have overdrawn horribly if we got the battle cry, but we'd have got one buffed up minion, right? But and I was hoping for the battle cry and the weapon, and I wasn't too concerned about milling
Your
cards.
flaws are strength.
But we didn't get
An enormous error.
we didn't get the weapon. We didn't get the buffed up minions. Basically, all we got was an 8/8 on the board, more or less. Yeah. That will teach me to put my faith in priest cards that I don't understand, or that I'm not familiar with. Okay. Galakrond.
I am beyond imagination.
Again. Alright, that's pretty good.
Pain, speak to me.
Alright, he's going face here. That's a lot of damage. Getting pretty low now. Oh, that's useful. And this is a pretty epic turn. We do not charge the 3-2 into the 1-3. We Shadow Word Opponent, denies him the card, ensures that our face gets healed, and now we're coming back into this game. And we're actually doing this against a full-on Galakrond warrior who may have made some misplays at the start of the game. Is he still misplaying? I don't know. But look, we've got cards in our hand. We've got options to play with.
Life and hope are with
Dragon Queen, Alexstrasza. Gives me a Marsh Drake. Okay. But let's start with Malagos. Ooh, 8 damage Flame Strike. I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Will be your doom. Ready? I'm...
Chris saying that seeing that with shield and taunt and extra arms is also good. Yes, absolutely true. That would be a very big roadblock in his path. But yes, we've got these dragons on board here. Really substantial board presence. Not sure how he's going to deal with it. See, I'm thinking that he concedes any moment now. Ooh, Seance on Alexstrasza would be pretty nuts.
life at any cost.
How much damage is this? It's lethal. Yeah. Kronk's lethal feels pretty good.
You stopped me this time. I will return.
Well, that was a pretty cool win. Okay, next game is against a hunter. So I'm going to assume it's an aggro hunter, a face hunter, whatever you want to call it. So he's going to be hero powering a lot. Thankfully, our hero power negates his hero power. But I suspect there'll also be leper gnomes in this game. I love leper gnomes. Great to see them making a comeback after so long. And yes, toxic reinforcements. It's time for Leponums.
Nothing but a bunch of big birds!
Now, I could kill that now, but I'm going to wait. Because I don't get the benefit of the healing. And there is a 2-drop they play, I forget the name of it. But it's the 2-drop where when they hear a power, it puts a secret in play. I was hoping he'd play that on his turn 2, and then I would kill that. But he didn't do it, so fine. We just cleared the board now. And we get the benefit of the healing. It's fine. Sure. Doesn't attack. Nothing to do. But turn 5 onwards is going to be pretty good. We have a taunt. Next turn, this turn.
I will act as your scaled dragon lord.
Ooh, light spawn. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Alright, here they come. Here come the Leponums.
His will be done.
And we could play card top defender here and just negate the damage from the Leponums. Feels pretty good. Ooh, kill command. It should have gone face. Or he was hoping would go face, has gone into a minion. Right. We are at 28. And now we're back to 30. So it's turn 7. We're at 30. Surely now there's no chance of him winning this game. Plague of Death is going to be useful. Maybe if those Leponums hang around on the board. Although one of them's going to die here. Well, actually both of them. He's going to trade... Is he going to trade one in? Yeah, he's trading one in. Damn. I was really hoping to use Plague of Death on the Leponums. It just would have been so fitting.
You are too late. His return is nigh.
So we have the Galakrond in the back pocket here in case we need him. He does give me +5 armor, which is pretty good against aggressive decks. But I suspect that he's not even going to be needed. Ooh, Alex Strasser.
Annihilation.
Well, let's see what we get.
Life and hope of your fight.
Ooh, and we get my favourite card in the game. We get Ysera Unleashed.
My dream is your nightmare.
That is absolutely mental. Oh, please don't concede. Please don't concede. I want to summon those dream portals so badly. Oh, that's what it's called. Face Stalker. Yeah. That's the card we were waiting for on turn 2 for Penance.
Well fought. I concede.
Well played.
Well, clearly he saw the Ysera on the board and he was like, I have no chance of winning this game. Okay, so Crazy Pigeon's Highlander Priest. What do I think of this deck? Well, it does well against some aggressive decks, and I think that Priest is highly, highly underrated at the moment. If you find the right combination of cards in the right deck, Priest can do pretty well. And it's worth noting that, Crazy Pigeon is a very experienced Priest player who says he's had a lot of success with this deck. I have no reason to doubt him, particularly given the absolutely massive guide he has written on Hearthstone. So he's clearly put a lot of thought into this deck. And yes, as you saw in this video, it is a competitive deck. It can win games. And besides, who doesn't want to play Galakrond the Unspeakable? I mean, the hero power is add a random priest minion to your hand. There are a lot of bad priest minions, and there are some good ones. I mean, Katrina is pretty good. She can get you some good value. Apart from that, yeah, there are a few bad ones, but I mean, it's still good value, right? And at the very least, it's going to mean that in the late game, if you're going up against a slow deck, this Galakrond hero power is going to ensure you have something you can play every single turn. And that has to be worth something positive. The other interesting card in this deck is Morazond. Am I pronouncing that correctly? I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments section. But Morazond the Infinite, I really need to learn about how to play that card, about what it does and what it doesn't do. Supposedly, Battle Cries is something it doesn't specialise in doing, in repeating, I should say. So that is something to be absolutely aware of if you think you can rely on Morazond to get some work done for you. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you to Crazy Pigeon for this deck. I have had a lot of fun playing it. And as I say, check out his guide on Hearthstone. The link is in the video description below. And thank you all so much for joining me. I'll see you all again very soon, as always, for either more standard mode or more wild mode fun.